Good evening, Busy Bees. It is Thursday, November 6th. Here's your evening news rundown in under 5 minutes. There is a lot of news, so let's get right to it. A federal judge has ordered the Trump administration to begin issuing SNAP payments no later than Friday, tomorrow, citing irreparable harm to millions of Americans who rely on aid. They admonished the administration for not complying with his orders. Will anything happen to the government? Probably not, but let's see if they will process. Failure to comply could trigger contempt proceedings against senior White House and USDA officials. Again, we're at a wait and see moment. October jobs data shows the weakest growth in over 3 years, with only 42,000 jobs added nationwide. Federal furloughs, halted contracts, and delayed infrastructure projects are driving widespread layoffs, including several thousand corporate layoffs. The jobs are abysmal, and people have been out of work, and they rely on SNAP benefits, and you see how this all ties into one another. I think the government is trying to starve people in order to get them back to the fields and low-paying factory jobs, even though we don't have any factories, but in Trump's imaginary mind, he's going to build them overnight. Elon Musk is now a trillionaire. He has officially received a $1 trillion compensation package, the largest in U.S. corporate history, tied to performance metrics across Tesla, SpaceX, and Starlink. Tesla is in the toilet. They haven't had any major sales. Sales are down in the dumps with vehicles in general. SpaceX hasn't had a successful launch yet. So, $1 trillion for your failures, as people are starving, as the government is starving people. Do you see the disparity here? Speaking of the golden age and the great Gatsby, here we are. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, announced that she will retire at the end of the term, making her, one of the oldest. I don't know. She's ending a 35-year congressional career. Her departure has reignited bipartisan calls for term limits, with several lawmakers proposing 12-year cap for congressional service. Listen, she served her time. She did well. At one time, she was at the forefront, but she marred her track history with what she's been doing since. Like, you threw all of that in the toilet because you did not know how to give her power, and you did not know how to change with the times. That is what makes you look bad. You are old, you have old ideas and rules that no longer exist in the current government and environment we are in. She needs to be gone with many others. Speaker Mike Johnson said he will not guarantee a vote to extend healthcare subsidies if the government reopens, calling it a negotiation issue. The subsidies, of course, will keep costs down for people's healthcare. Because we need doctors, and we need insulin, and we need high blood pressure medicines, and we need cancer treatments and whatever treatments you receive. But again, these Christian representatives we have, I have a quick question. Are you a Christian until it comes time to do Christian-like things, like, helping your fellow neighbor? I don't know, just a question. A D.C. jury acquitted the protester accused of assaulting a federal employee with a sandwich. Yeah, nobody was going to convict that guy, and this was a waste of taxpayers' money. Major carriers, including Delta, American, and Southwest, have announced flight cancellations due to ongoing FAA staffing shortages, with air travel down 10% nationwide. The holiday season is expected to face major disruptions, and we'll just have to live through it. The Supreme Court has agreed to hear a landmark case challenging federal restrictions on passport gender markers for transgender Americans. Yeah, and this is not going to bode well for transgender Americans. I'm Simply Sugar. This is your evening news rundown. Stay smart, stay safe, stay informed, like, share, and follow if you can.